Okay, welcome back to Stories Untold. I'm Bexy from BEXY'S PC, and we'll get into chapter 2 in, well, just a moment when it gets past all its loading screens. Okay, so we're up to the lab conduct, episode 2, although I've been calling them chapter as a lot of other people have. Alright, so let's get into this. I'm not sure, I haven't even looked at this one at all, so we'll see how we go because I have no idea. And let's get into it, shall we?
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity. Mr. Asian, instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure. Once you've calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours. When you're ready, let's bring this back.
Okay, so I'm really not sure what's going on here. Some sort of experiment or test subjects. They like their old computers. I mean, that looks like was it an IBM? Was it 5150 or something like that? That's what it looks like. Can't quite. Is it Red Tech? Oh, interesting. Okay. So I'm not sure what to do at all, so let's have a look at this. There's a manual. Let's go have a look at that. Okay. Electromagnetic spectrum. You got required apparatus, camera. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what to do here. Help. Press the keys bracketed in the top menu to move between pages. Press tab to roll over to the test chamber. At the chamber, use your mouse cursor to select and interact. Okay. So if I press tab, oh, it changes to, oh, okay. That's completely different. So, maybe I shouldn't touch things. Oh my goodness, I'm really not sure what I'm doing. I just turn everything on, why not? Sync master. Okay, doesn't look like we can do much here yet because there's nothing in the test chamber. Turn everything off because, oh, ew. Not quite sure about that one. Different wave types. Laser. No, I'm just going to mess something up if I keep messing with it. I'll probably just leave the monitor on maybe. Alright, let's go back to this other screen and see what we're meant to be doing. Okay. Concentrated light, laser. Okay, oh, different laser frequencies for different colours, that's handy. Okay. Acoustic resonance, that's different sine waves. As you can see, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Okay, switch dual on, ensure all other equipment except the camera and TV are switched off. Okay, that's good to know. When ready, trigger sync master is normal to be in drill insertion. Doesn't sound very pleasant. Safety instructions, use safety goggles and gloves at all times. Do not leave the container unattended during experimentation. It is extremely dangerous to handle any items within the container. Please ensure your next of kin is updated at HR. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Let's just make sure your next of kin's updated. Is this not dangerous or anything, is it? Maybe? As per your agreement, follow instructions clearly. Okay, equipment layout. Okay. Can I click any of these? No? Oh, so this is telling me where everything is. Test chamber. The camera up there, drill. Okay, TV unit. Okay. So we go over here. So so I turn the camera on. I get it. Okay. Can we take an X-ray? Okay, so what's this thing? I have no idea. How would I even begin to know what I was doing? Ooh, that's bright. Oh! Waiting X-ray data. Oh, and this thing's flashing. Is that a knob?
Okay, good work. The X-ray is coming through now. There's no visible damage to the surrounding organic material, no signs of activity either. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
Okay, so whatever that was, we need to take an X-ray of. I hope I catch on to the story because it's quite interesting, but I don't know why we're doing these things. Now, this may be based on an older game like The House Abandoned was. However, I don't know. I'm not familiar with this. I wasn't even familiar with that. I'd only seen parts of it, and it looks good, and it's quite fun to play. But okay. Oh, how silly of me! The experiment's right there. Surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using low-powered red laser to begin with. Why didn't I just read the screen before? How stupid of me. Okay, so we want low-powered red laser. So we want 650 nanometers. That's what we want. Okay. Okay, so let's try and do the laser experiment. Okay, so 650 nanometer is red. So, oh, is this all turned off now? Okay, so this is the laser, and we need 650. Okay. So how do we activate it? Oh, is that light again?
No reaction from first stage. Let's try high frequency.
Okay. A higher frequency, huh? Okay, so I guess we'll just go up bit by bit. Concentrated laser. 570. We'll still go with 570 next. We'll try that. No? Okay, so we put in 570 and nothing appears to have happened. So we'll go back. Was it 570 was right? Well, so the next one's 510, so we'll give 510 a go. Oh, now we've got the flashy light again.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again.
Okay, I wonder why it didn't let me do the 570. Okay. The next one was 455.
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable, there's no activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged. Let's push further.
Okay, so the heart's beating. That's lovely, isn't it? I'm still not sure what's going on here. It doesn't look like a very nice steak now. It's a bit too rare for me. Alright, so we'll go on to the next bit. Experiment 3, resonant frequencies. Test the acoustic resonant properties of objects. Begin with generating a 250 Hz sine wave with amplifier gain set to 1. Okay, so we have to work this one out now. So, acoustic resonance. Okay, so we want sine wave, which is quite easy. That's just standard wave there. And the amplifier display is okay. Set the gain there. Fine. Gain to 1. Okay. Alright, I think I'm slowly getting the hang of this. So we probably don't need the laser now. Alright, so we need to turn this guy on. And we need a sine wave at 250 Hz. This must be the amplifier, so we'll pop this on and it's got to be, is it at 1? Okay, apparently alright.
Not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
Okay. So this one's just basically going through some experiments. I'd like to see what else happens though, because surely there's got to be something creepy going on here. Alright, so experiment complete. We'll move on to the next one. So we want to go to a frequency of 500 Hz in a sine wave and an amplifier gain of 5. Alrighty, so we'll go back over here to our sine wave at 500 Hz. Oh, gone too far. With the lovely sounds coming out of that, that's just fantastic. Go up to 5. No, is that not quite 5? Oh, that's 5. Okay.
Seeing some fluctuations in activity. Should we increase? Is there a risk of damage? What about a volunteer? Okay, we're going to push further. We're running out of time. Let's switch around.
Oh dear, volunteer. What, there's still someone's heart for this experiment? Are they still alive on an artificial heart or something? Switch to a square wave. Oh, well that's easy enough to do. We can just change the wave. Okay. So we're still at 500 Hz and amplifier gain of 5. Oh. Why did the office lights go dark?
We're seeing good activity on this side. Seeing definite spikes in movement. I know this might seem uncomfortable or dangerous, but you need to trust us and keep going.
Oh yes, the old trust us. You can trust us. Who ever trusts anybody that says, you can trust me? Okay, so we're starting with gain 5 and we're running the waveform frequency up to 1 kHz And we're sticking to a square wave. Let's have a look. All the way up to 1 kilohertz. Ah, the noises. We don't blow this person's heart up. That can't be... Oh, that can't be good.
Full activity registering. We did it. Can you hear us? You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. Now we need you to stay calm and try to relax as we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Discomfort? What? It's not... Is it our heart? Although I don't think we'd be walking around, would we? Proceed to drill the surface. Okay, well there's a drill there. Can we turn off the horrible noise? Ah, good. Okay. Ugh.
How do you feel? Don't be scared. We have the situation under control. Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
Okay, makes you wonder whether it's your heart. There's something, I don't know, is it alien or supernatural going on here? Make contact with the artifact. Open test channel. Well, apparently it's an artifact, but it looks like a heart. Okay. This doesn't sound very good.
Stay calm. You're doing fine. Don't be afraid. I'm sorry to have to do this, but we have to know. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. It's time to remember.
Okay.
Don't try to speak. Stay calm.
Yeah, that wasn't creepy or anything.
You're a proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you its memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand, that you can play out.
If I move my cursor on it, it starts to go nuts. It's very creepy. I don't think being stabbed in the head was a good idea. Am I supposed to do anything? I'm clicking on it. It's going... So I think it can keep its damn memories. They ain't that interesting at all. Too creepy, thanks. So what do we got? You wake up in the cryopod. Struggling against gravity, you force yourself up. Impact into the planet's surface.
Remarkable. You can navigate its memories. Use the computer. Work your way through.
Alright, I'll keep going. After I've been rudely interrupted by Mr. Speaker Man. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship's hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills into your craft. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Oh, I guess we look around. The craft is broken beyond repair. There is wreckage all around. An airlock door is locked tight, and the computer terminal adjacent blinks. Is there a spacesuit? Okay. Well, computer. The monitor blinks, demanding attention. The system looks usable. You tap at the screen and the airlock door splutters to life, slowly opening with a horrendous noise. The ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of the reserves. Okay.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here, less hazy. Lean in. See what else it hides.
Oh, this is very creepy. Alright. Let's be creepy again. Getting stabbed by Mr. I thing. You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. You look around and see you are surrounded by mangled metal.
This is incredible. How are we getting all of this? It's describing the moment we found the ship. Mr. Asian, please continue.
Thank you. I will continue. Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage. Alright, good old look around. That's what it seems to want to do. A crash site. Smoke billows from the downed ship. Exterior lights flickering on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upwards, you see unfamiliar star patterns. You don't recognise any of the star patterns above you. Yes, you already said that, okay. Wreckage surrounds you. Some of this metal will have to be removed in order to free yourself. Okay. Move metal. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights that surround you now attack your senses. Can I get up? Okay. Okay, can I find everything else now that I'm out of the metal? Look around. Oh. A circle of artificial lights surrounds you, set up to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. The silhouette is bipedal and bulky. Some sort of mask covers its face. It beckons you to approach. Shall we approach? Can we run away? Okay, no, okay. Approach. Figure.
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well. For what it's worth, very few of our test subjects ever make it this far.
Lovely.
You should be proud of yourself.
Well, I imagine your heart rate would be bloody up the creek, wouldn't it? Bloody stressing. You're stabbed in the head by a floating eyeball. So I'll let this guy talk first because he likes to chat. So the one time I wait for him, he doesn't talk. We awake. The room is silent, only for a quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. So this object is alien, I'm guessing, and the people or the silhouettes, were they humans? And the lights, the artificial lights, were spotlights. And I'm guessing that the alien crashed its ship, and we've recovered this artifact from the alien. I guess alien autopsy sounds like a possibility here, and now we're experimenting with this artifact to get its memories, to learn something about it, I guess. I'm sure there's better ways to learn from it than to potentially kill it, but okay. Alright, so do the usual look around, as this game seems to love. So let's look around. We are in a bed, in a small artificial lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned to the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room and into our chest.
Adam, we didn't put this entity in quarantine. It expired at the crash. Whose memories are these? When did this happen?
Yes, well, we might find out if you stop interrupting me right in the middle. Anyways, they have tortured us. Okay, so this one died at the crash, as we just found out. But they must have had another one that they put in quarantine and that they've done experience in. So maybe they have a hive consciousness or hive mind for memories. Okay. We already looked around. What are we doing? Look monitor. The screen didn't give anything away. Flashing symbols and what could be numbers in rhythm. Remove wires. Oh.
What just happened? What's that alarm? There's been a disconnection in quarantine lab 15. Find out what's going on.
Nice. So like the house abandoned, what we type in here of this alien's memories is happening to the alien in quarantine. That's kind of scary. I hope it doesn't come after us. Okay. We yank at the wires protruding from our chest. Together, we all scream in pain. This action sets off an alarm, echoing loudly down the adjacent corridor. Okay, we're still in bed? Okay, go to... I have to wait for it to finish. Okay. To corridor. Okay, did I spell corridor wrong? Go to... door. Go. Okay. So hang on, we removed the wires. Do I have to do that again to get further? Ooh, let's look at the fluid if we can. The fluid is sticky and dark, dripping steadily from the wire. Take the wire? Okay. Just leave the room.
Doctor, specimen 20 has left lab 15. It's on the move.
My God. That vision. It's not a memory, it's happening right now. Mr. Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
But we know we can't stop what we're doing. Or can we? Can we stop what we're doing? I don't think we can. So it looks like we keep helping the alien escape. Well, that's interesting. Because he'll probably talk again over me. We'll just wait a second. Let's see if he talks. Okay. Anyways, so in that video footage then, I can't get most of it, but there was a corridor like the alien was escaping, so that's interesting. So let's keep going. Through the door we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works, but this host does. The door closes behind us and the lock clamps shut. We are alone, together. Okay. Spell it right, we might be better off. It's some sort of preparation rooms. There are markings on more sheets, with a door and window on one side. The door we came through has been locked shut and the other door has an orange alarm light above it. In the centre of the room, a table holding only a small device taken from your, its, my, our ship. Okay, that's confusing or not. Okay, so look. Device. It was an access code terminal for a wide connection allowing commanders to commandeer other hosts. Only you, I, we have access to these codes. It's time to use them. Okay. Use codes.
What is that? We haven't seen that before. What is it doing? It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our systems. It's sending something across the network. It's broadcasting.
Mr. Asian, please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We had to know more. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. You don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
Okay, so what do we have to do here? idea. Do I match the symbols over there? Not quite sure what's going on. Oh, guess we found it. That wasn't creepy. Oh, there's a...
They're all free. They're converging. It's over.
Oh, okay, so we've let all these alien objects escape. That's nice and scary now. Is it going to kill us? Eat us? Or we helped it, so it'll help us? Oh, am I supposed to click them? No, I'm going to click this one.
Mr. Asian, please don't do this. We mean you. We mean them no harm. Please, don't do something you'll regret. Wait.
Okay, so that was interesting.
One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you.
Okay, so another interesting one that was based not on ghosts or spirits or anything like that, but on aliens, and that was quite interesting. So you actually help them escape by using the memories of that particular alien that you experimented on. So whether it spared you for helping it escape, or took control of you, or disposed of you, I guess we won't know. However, the guy over the speaker didn't appear too happy about it, did he? Anyway, that's all I've got time for today. We'll get on to episode 3 later. I haven't been the best at the moment, like health-wise, so there's going to be a lot of editing in this, a lot of coughing. But that's fine. It's enjoyable, and it's great to share some of these games with people that may have not even heard of it. And it only cost me $10 on Steam, or $10 US, sorry. It's about 12... was it $12.50 Australian? So it's worth getting. It's definitely good to go through. I'm quite enjoying it. We'll end this session here. If you like the video, please click the like button. If you want to see more videos like this and other videos our channel produces, please subscribe. If you want to support us, please check out our Patreon link in the video description. We're also looking at the possibility of hardware donations for things that people want us to show, so we're looking at a PO box for that. So for now, I'll see you later. I'm Bexy, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!